Hello, my dear Gemini. This is your love and spirituality reading for the time between March 16 and March 31st, 2017, with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. I now use the Legacy of the Divine Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. So I will start shuffling your cards. And I call the Divine with love and light. And I call the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world. And I call the 6 elements, earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether, to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Gemini viewers. So I want my dear Gemini to have love in their lives and to find themselves in loving relationships. I also want you to have creative success and to find yourself walking on the highest path towards your highest destiny. I also want to take the chance to tell you about the full moon, March 12, the new moon, March 28. It will be in daytime, so the night will be very dark for stargazers. We also have the equinox, spring and fall equinox in December, March 20, depending on if you are living in the northern hemisphere or the southern hemisphere. So I will just tune in for a few seconds. Okay, so my dear Gemini, this is your future. Oh, that was a bit indecisive. This is your future. Okay, it wants to be like that. And this is your now, and this is the past. So the now is probably the second part of March 2017. But whenever you watch this is fine. Probably exact the right time to see it. Okay. So the first card for you is a Strength card. So the Strength is number 8. It's a major arcana card that talks about strength and courage and instincts, being very in tune with your inner animal. The animal have instincts, so they know what will happen. It's like they have extra sensory that we lack. So sometimes it can be very good to trust your instincts. The Strength is also a card about taking down your soul in your body, integrating them so they are the same. So your intuition and the instincts are the same. And it's also a card about becoming very adult, taking responsibility for your own needs, taking responsibility for also your own feelings, and taking them seriously as well, and loving and respecting yourself, but also loving and respecting others. So it's a very beautiful card in that way. The next card for you is the Sun card. So we have seems to have Sun in Leo or here, and the planet for Leo is the Sun here. So it seems to have to do with your soul, with also your creativity, your ability to create whatever you want in your life using the law of attraction. And it's also, this is your soul, so it's like being very aligned with your soul, knowing the soul's longing as your own. The Sun is also about enlightenment, seeing things clear, being able to have a great amount of attention. The Sun is like being awake. When you drive your car along the way, sometimes it can be like you just are arrived to the place where you were supposed to go, and you don't remember how you got there, and that's when you have been asleep. The Sun is the other way. It's like being enlightened, being awake, seeing all the buildings, seeing all the cars, seeing everything on the way to your destiny, being very aware of what's happening, and also being very together with this, taking a lot of responsibility for yourself, and also trusting in yourself. That you are on the right way, so to speak. The next card here is the Star. So the Star is number 17. 1 plus 7 is 8, the Strength. And the Star is, of course, also suns, but in other solar systems. So this sun is the soul, our common soul for this solar system. But there's a lot of stars out there. So this is kind of telling that you are divinely guided. There's a reason for the things that you are doing what you are doing right now. It seems like you are already being put on your highest path. We see here building on the ruins of something ancient, something that you have experienced from before. And it seems to have not gone so well. And that's usually the time wear things down, events, crashes down the tower. We have the number 16, the tower is the card that comes before the star. So it's when you get your hope back after a time where there have been problems. So all those cards seems like you are going through some kind of a great healing process with a lot of self-love and a lot of self-respect. And like you can take yourself more seriously and trust yourself and your instinct, and that they are divinely guided. So it's a very beautiful row of cards here. The next card is Five of Wands. So this seems to be when you are facing your beautiful soul with the reality. This is usually it. And this is why we try to change ourselves. We don't want to be our authentic self because we meet a lot of resistance from our environment. Usually we come down as very beautiful souls when we are children. When you see children, they are very beautiful. They are also very happy. But sometimes something happens along the way. They get socialized. They need to learn how to live in this world and a little bit about how to behave and how to act towards one another. But it's like our soul get lost in this process, and we try to compromise ourselves. We try to be better. We try to not get into quarrels with other people. We try to live in a very peaceful way. But when we do that, it seems like the problems are piling up, because it's when you are compromising yourself, you're compromising your soul, and your soul doesn't really like that. It came for a reason. It didn't come to become domesticated or to behave in a certain pattern. It was not the true meaning to why you came. So I think here it's this conflict that you need to go through. When you are more becoming your true self, you need to take the conflict with the environment. It's going to be for a short while usually, because the more you align with yourself, the more you love yourself, the more others will love you too. But in the beginning, they might not really recognize this new you, being so much in self-respect and seeing everything so clearly, taking sides with your own emotions and saying, well, this is how I feel, so this is how I want things from now on. And people get a little bit upset, because then this requires of them to also start questioning what they are doing and where they came from and where they are heading. So it's like you're challenging them when you become more your true self. But it's just for a while. Your healing will spread like rings on water, so it will help them too. And you will probably awake them too in this process. So the next card is the Ace of Wands. So we see here that first it's like confusion, where to go. Should you really listen to your feelings? Shouldn't you? You notice that when you really speak your mind, people get upset, things like this. But eventually we are aligned here. So after this time of conflict, this is like having different goals, everything going in a different direction. But here everything is aligned into one direction, and it's your true will, your true longing, your true destiny. Ace of Wands is like holding the energy into one point, so it's becoming very very powerful. You can create almost whatever you want with this kind of power, being able to aim your manifesting skills on one point. So we have the Sun here, and we have Ace of Wands, both the strongest energy cards in the whole deck. So of course it's going to create a little confusion, but eventually I think when you are really able to communicate what you really want, people will start to understand you and start to align with you as well. Start to try to do things in a way that's more also aligned with their soul. So that was in the past. For some of you, it will be in the now, depending on if you're watching in the early March, for example. It can be in the now. But here is the last part of March 2017. So we have the Ten of Wands here. Ten of Wands is a very highly energetic card, but we see here that the energy, this strength, is almost like a burden on this person. It is a burden. He's crawling on the grassland through the bushes, and his soul is kind of weighing him down because he don't want to express his true self. He's holding it back, so it becomes a burden instead. He tries to behave in a pattern that he has been taught, and this is almost killing him here. So it might indicate that you're over-functioning, taking too much responsibility, probably for other people's feelings, so you don't let them to know your true wants and needs and what you really think. So you're holding back. It's like you're holding back like a volcano. Eventually it will become like a volcano, so it's building up pressure here. So when you're angry, you tell people, okay, now I'm really angry. When you're sad, you tell people, now I'm really sad. When you're happy, you tell them, oh, this makes me so happy. You need to start express yourself, your true self, and not holding back in the fear of being abandoned or being seen as a crazy person or being seen as a person that are too over-emotional or too passionate. So the Ten of Wands is usually also people doing too much over-functioning, not letting other people be able to do their fair share. This should be 50% like this. You should not, it's like when you do things yourself, it's easier sometimes because things get the way you want them to. But then you don't leave space for other people to function or to help you, and it's becoming a lot of burdens upon you. So sometimes you want to skip the step where you need to communicate with others and see things their way and they see things your way. It's a difficult step. So maybe you think it's better for me to see to that my own needs are met, that I'm doing everything that I need for myself. I'm taking all the responsibility. Then I don't have to do with people. I don't have to quarrel with them or need them or have them to fulfill my needs. I can be very autonomous. But when you do so, your life becomes a burden because you're not supposed to spend your life alone. You're not supposed to fulfill your own needs. It's not only one person that you are supposed to meet your needs either. So if one person doesn't answer the phone that Saturday night when you want company, you call another one. And if you need to create more friends, you start to go on cooking classes or painting classes or start on a gym or whatever to meet more friends. If this is what you need. It depends on your needs, but here it seems like you want to take responsibility for your own needs because it comes underneath strength. Okay, you know what you need and you try to fix it yourself because you don't want conflicts. You don't want to try to unite with other people, but it's not really the right way to go, I fear. So here we have the Ace of Cups. That's a beautiful card about love. Sometimes it's talk about new love, finding new love. It can also be a re-ignition in a relationship because you have both Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups comes really beautiful here underneath the sun, kind of showing how your body is functioning on an emotional and spiritual level, because this is your emotional body, how you can feel your feelings. Sometimes you can have, if you feel stress, you can feel it in your stomach or on your breathing maybe, or in your throat getting a bit blocked. If you're sad, you can feel it in your chest area rising up through the throat and maybe through the eyes. So it's the emotional body. And here we have the soul. It has a lot of information of where you want to go and who you are and what you want to accomplish. So it has a longing. It's like when a flower wants to grow towards the light, towards the sun. So you want to grow towards your soul's light. So it's a beautiful picture about a human body with its soul above the head. Sometimes it's if you have integrating your soul in your body, it can become longer down, so it will become like a halo. And it's like a magnetic field going like this, as the sun has and also the earth, but you have it too. It's a beautiful pitch. It's a Merkaba, I think we're saying this is Merkaba. Okay, so the Ace of Cups is talking about that you need to listen to your emotions. You are trying to behave in a way that is restricted. You still use your survival strategies, try to need as little as possible from as little people as possible, trying to make it on your own. But your inner body, your feelings is telling you something else. There's another way to do this. We are all connected and no man is an island. So the next card is Three of Wands, and it comes underneath a star card here. So the Three of Wands is like you are ready to have a connection and to experience life through relationships and through communication. And we see here this star, there's two souls being mixed here in the river of time to heal this, whatever has been there. And here it's a 3, it's number 3, so it's like now it's open, now it's time to fix this now. Everything is in place, everything is synchronistically ordered, and so it's time for you to get this show on the road. Probably it means that you need to start to really communicate who you are. And if you get to know yourself in this beautiful way that we see here, you can be able to start to communicate this to your surrounding. And it's in a very non-compromising way, because you know now who you are and you know what you want and you know your needs, so you can't compromise. For example, if you are a person that wants a really passionate relationship and you are married in a relationship that might not be as passionate, you know now that this is not the way that your rest of your life is going to be spent. And you know that this needs to change. So you are going to start to take the necessary discussion to change this. Start to communicate your needs. I want more love in our relationship. I want more life in it. I want more adventure, or whatever it is. It's different from different people, but it's your soul light that wants to shine through here and wants to make its voice heard in your relationships. So the next card is Nine of Wands. So it seems like you are fluctuating between being your true self and trying to communicate with others, and then going back to kind of the Nine of Wands here, trying to be a trooper, trying to fight this out alone. And maybe this is what you need to do, because sometimes when we change, other people are not really up to speed, so they won't be able to follow in your footsteps as hasty as you are moving. So sometimes you need to maybe withdraw and let them take the next step. So sometimes, even if you love a person really dearly and you want to have, maybe, as I said, the passion back in the relationship or whatever it is, you might need to first express what you haven't been able to express, like this, really in tune with your body and your true longing. And then when the person is not really, they are putting up a fight and they are saying, well, I'm not interested in to hear what you are saying. And then you say, okay, so I will try to, I want this in my life, so I'm going to fix it anyway, with or without your help. So you need to be very strong, also have some, how can I say this, independent, or being able to have self-control, we can say. Because if you love someone really dearly and you really want to be with them, but they are not fulfilling your needs, maybe you need to tell them, okay, so, but this is still what I'm going to fight for, the Ace of Wands here. So you have the Eight of Wands in the background, so it seems like you have been trying to really communicate this in a very honest way. And if this person or those persons still doesn't hear you, you say, okay, so, but I still want this, what I want, and I'm not going to be happy in any other state, so I need to get this for myself, with or without your help. So this is when you need to become very strong and draw a line in the sand, because you know now what you want, what your ship should look like when it comes in, so you don't want to compromise yourself. So this need to be a little bit of warrior with you as well. It's a lot of fire in this reading, so that's why I'm talking about passion, but it can be anything that's it's very goal oriented, something that you want to reach to, and it seems like there will be some conflicts with people along the way that you want, and that you feel maybe that you need to accomplish this goal. But if they are not up for it, there are other people. You don't have to milk a dry cow to get milk. You can buy another one, okay? So the next card here is Seven of Cups. So when you need to be this strong and maybe need to go through towards your goal alone, you are going to feel rather fearful, and a lot of feelings that you have tried to avoid by staying maybe and compromising yourself in a relationship or at a workplace or whatever situation you have, is going to come up because you have compromised yourself to avoid to feel those feelings, maybe of abandonment, or feeling like you're not good enough, or not lovable enough, or whatever it can be. So here you kind of need to withstand those feelings and probably also go through them, feel them, because they all have a message to you. You have avoided them because they hurt, but there's only frequencies. They are not going to hurt you for real. They are not going to kill you. You might wish sometimes that you are dead when you feel like this, because it's very dramatic. It's a lot of emotions in the same time. It's usually those emotions that you haven't been able to solve. You haven't been able to find a really good solution for them. So therefore you have compromised yourself instead of being this strong creature that you really are. So here you have to fight for yourself and fight for being able to fulfill those needs, even though other people in your surrounding might not seem like they are working towards the same goal with you. So this is you taking a lot of responsibility for your own feelings in also a situation where they really, really hurt, and where you need to be really strong and act maybe a little bit against your feelings because you have them, and maybe you want to run back and say, okay, I'm sorry, I can bend my head in this situation for 10 years more. I can wait. So probably you can wait, it's no problem. But if you want change, you will have to start like this. You will have to tell what you mean and show people that you really mean this as well. And if they really love you, or they really want you to work with them or whatever, they are going to ask you, they are going to want to talk with you about this further along the journey, because as long as you don't start a big quarrel or you just have to tell people exactly what you need, and this can't make them it can make them feel pressure because they might not want to meet your needs. But they will not be in a conflict with you because you have told them really honestly what you really want and need and long for, things like this. And you can't really argue with that. So if they still want you and still feels a pull towards you, they will try to fix this eventually. And you will be ready then. So it's just that you need to have a little warrior, become in a little bit warrior mood, so you will be able to push through also when the emotions come like a tsunami wave. All those emotions you have tried to not feel or try to not have to have due to you bending your head a little bit and pretending like you don't want the things that you want. But now that doesn't seem like an option anymore, because it's pushing through very strong here with all the fire cards. So either you go with this or it will break you. This longing will break you. So you have to bend, I think, for it. And it's supposed to be like this, because if it wasn't painful, you shouldn't do, you would stay in the way that it was before, and that wouldn't lead to any development. So here we have the Temperance card. So again, it's I think those cards are very beautifully together, because this shows the soul shining down here in the room, in the house. That's kind of symbol for your body. And this angel here trying to mix fire and water together. Two very opposite elements. So it's again a picture of your soul taking in your body, and it wants to be its full self, because earlier you might have put things about you that you wanted and needed and were in the basement, kind of having a shadow. But here it's not so much shadow anymore. It's your soul really wants to take room in your life. So you need to become very brave and be able to follow your feelings and your instincts and this longing that's in with your soul, because it's going to lead to very great places. And this is also beautiful card about getting new experience. I always say that this is the major arcana version of this card. It's very angelic. We see the soul coming down, and there's a mixture of two opposites energy that needs to be mixed together to make the alchemic wedding. And this is how it looks in the reality. So don't be afraid of conflicts, but try to don't use harsh words. Don't say things that you might regret. That's very hurtful. Try to be very truthful all the time, and also very pure and honest and open with what you feel, and in the same time very strong and independent with what you want. So respect yourself and respect the other, and then it's okay to have conflicts. Because they are going to be very enlightening, and they are going to teach both you and the other person things about you too. Because with the Temperance card, it's like when two lovers meet, or when you find this perfect match with a job for you, and everything is like a fairy tale, and then the shadows or the differences are being waked up. It's like how your demons are playing so well with one another, so, or your old projections comes to the surface, and it's just because you need more, you want more experience, and you want to take in this other person's energy or this situation's energy, because it's just a mirror of you, and every time you're expanding like this, you're becoming more and more your true self. So by meeting a lot of people or having relationships, you are getting more and more yourself. It's like everything else is being taken away, and it's like polishing a diamond almost. So it's a very good card here. The next card is the Eight of Wands that we saw in the background with the Nine of Wands here. So you have Three of Wands, Eight of Wands, Nine of Wands, 10 of Wands, and also Ace of Wands and Five of Wands. So it's a lot of wands here. Almost the whole suite. It's just missing two cards, I think. So the Eight of Wands is a great card about the sun's rays when they are coming down here like this. So it's a beautiful depiction that this, whatever you do now, where you're feeling maybe over emotional or over everything, it's totally aligned with your soul. It's your soul's rays, your sun's rays coming down here, shining down in your life. And the Eight of Wands is a very great card when you want to sort out conflicts with other people as well. You see the Eight of Wands, Three of Wands, and Five of Wands here. So it seems like people will start to understand your or this person maybe from a love relationship with will start to understand you because you are very truthful and honest and open. So it's kind of no room for misunderstandings anymore. You have told the same thing over and over again. This is very clear now. It's very clear that you have good assumptions and that you are not trying to manipulate or try to change the other person. You're just becoming more and more truly yourself. So either they will be with you or not. Either you align your energies to the same point of direction, or you will split apart. But with those cards here, it's very obvious for me that you are very truthful right now and very honest with how you really feel. So there's little room for misunderstandings here from the other person's point of view. The next card is Three of Swords, and it comes underneath the Star card, the Three of Wands, and yet another Three of Swords. So Three of Swords is an old heartbreak. It's an old trauma that you have been through, where you have been either abandoned, let down, overwhelmed in some way, or something have happened to you. It's the it's the crash scene that we see here, that situation that needs to heal. So whatever comes up now, where those strong feelings, those strong intentions that come with you, they are here to heal this old wound. So you need to start communicate this. If you are not feeling ready, you need to do it anyway, because either to those people that you really trust or that you want to have a future with, because it seems really important. And I think this is why we're here right now. We are here to heal karma and all trauma and mirror them like beautiful, like so, in relationships, and starting to understand each other better, because we are more open with our own vulnerability and our wounds and also our needs and our outlook on the future. So it's a great chance you have now to heal those old pains, both for you and people in your surrounding, your partner maybe. The next card is the Ace of Swords. And Ace of Swords is like a challenge. It's blood, sweat, and tears, and victory at last. So it seems like you have been granted the Ace of Swords. It's like the 007 for having the right to talk. So don't fear communication. Don't fear the truth. It's like this card is telling you that the truth will set you free. So this is a wonderful time for you to start to really express yourself in the best way you can do to make yourself justice. This card, this is about a letter, text messages, communication. This is like also letters, truthful talking, like enlightening talking. And you have the Eight of Swords, Eight of Wands. That's also for really bright communication. And here you have the sun. So you have the sun, your soul, coming down here with the Ace of Swords. So it's like almost like you're John the Ark or something like that. And here's this conflict that seems to be it's an ability here for solving this, an ancient wound that wants to be healed. So it's a very precious moment in time where you really can change your life from the core. So the last card here is the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is all the ideas that you have gotten in your life about how other people sees you. This is actually Gemini. So this is a lot of inwardly thoughts that's going on. Like that person said that thing to me, that must have mean that this, and I should need to change like this, and but maybe I should tell them that I don't want to, and this is really my life. And the next card is like, I saw my neighbor today, I think that they are thinking like this and this, and I have this assumption. It's like you're being very entangled in other people's opinion of you, of your opinions of you, your own judging of yourself. So it's like being stuck here in a prison of your own making, actually. And we have Jupiter here to very kindly enlarge those problems, so you have them right in the face, so you are able to see them. So this is clearly a time where you need to check into how you have been socialized during your early years and up to now. What it's like you have been brought up with certain rules about how to behave, how to be, what kind of emotions are okay to express and which aren't. So it's time for you to make up your own mind about this, who you really are. This is your soul's expression. So it wants to come through here, but it's hard because you have those old rules for yourself of how to feel and how to think and how to behave, and in your life, and they are getting in the way for your soul's true expression. But as they come as the last row here, they are the things that need to be solved here. And the Eight of Swords is not so much like you need to solve it with your mind. You need to start kind of stop thinking about the problems that you can't, things that you can't control or affect. You can't control what other people thinks of you. So stop minding, stop caring what they think of you. It doesn't really matter. It matters what you think about yourself. And it doesn't matter other people's rules about how you are supposed to feel. Not at all. What matters is how you really feel. and your ability to express this, because this is a bit fake, and we see here that the truth wants to come through. So you need to get rid of all the ideas about how to feel and behave that's not really yours. It's a product of your social no, I can't speak it again. Social establishes. No, it coming. You heard me say it before. Process in Swedish. So I'm really sorry, but it's how you have been brought up anyway. That's making you feel this way and think this way, and it's not really you. It's a fake you, and it's what you are going to work with right now, I think. So sorry for my my brain's not working really. So 2 cards for you from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, and we have 2 really beautiful cards with you. Those cards is, you have the cosmos here, creativity, wasteness. We see here how the divine is working together with you. It's a beautiful picture. It's like going down an umbilical cord between you and the divine, maybe in nighttime, how you're working and when you're dreaming. And it's a dragon roaming there in the sky and a beautiful comet. So it's like you have this special contact here. We saw this also with the star card. It's something very special that's happening in your life right now. It's a beautiful connection that you have. So trust yourself, trust your instincts, trust your feelings. Take the leap, take the chance, be really brave, as the strength card suggests. You had number 8 here and 8 here. So 8s are for karmic lessons. It doesn't mean that you have done something wrong. It means that you haven't been really truthfully you. And strength card is kind of indicating that you're hiding, you're downsizing yourself. 10 of Wands, the same thing. You're trying to not let this beautiful spirit being that's you stepping down and taking over the show, but you need to. Your soul needs to take place, and your domestication needs to go. Okay, and here we have the Eagle King. So it says that you can trust your feelings and your instinct, and this what's kind of roaming through your life right now, this fiery passion longing thingy. Just trust it, because the angels or the divine beings, your soul, also the part of you that's not really manifested on earth, can see things from a higher altitude. They can see things from above the clouds. They can see where you are going. So they have the bigger picture. So they send you the exact right things that you need to think, feel, and do to get to where you are supposed to be. So just trust your own self. And because you're very aligned right now, you have this beautiful Eagle King that brings your prayers towards the sun. So ask for help also when you feel the need. Then it's easier for them to actually help you if you tell them what you want, because you're like a pioneer here. They are just ground control, trying to help you in the best way they can. So we also have the past life oracle cards, probably those. We have first the galactic, that's very much in tune with those cards. So what you are working on now, it's kind of has a meaning on a galactic point of view. It's not just for you. You are doing something that's going to spread on the web of creation in a very beautiful way. So when you liberate yourself, you will be able to liberate others just by the action that you do in your own life. It's making like the road ready for other people to follow and do the same thing, also free themselves. And here we have the card trees. Trees are stretching far down in the ground, far back in your past life, and it's also stretching towards the sky, towards what you are going to become. And it has, if you see a tree in an energetic level, it has a beautiful connection with everything, with the soil, with the air, with the sun, which is taking in the sun's rays and transforming this into chlorophyll, and also taking in carbon dioxide and changing it into I have forgotten. Changing it to oxygen, we say that. Okay. And the roots, they're going down in your past life. So you need to go down to the roots. You need to remember, not with your thoughts, but with your feelings. You need to remember what has happened. And those feelings will guide you towards how to make things different this time. So therefore you need to start to express your feelings, because they carry memories, you know, like tears going down your cheek. They hold memories. Water store memories. Okay. My beautiful Gemini, I'm very thankful for you watching this far, having this patience with me. And also I want you to take really good care of yourself until we meet in the beginning of April again. And I also want to take the chance to tell you how grateful I am for all of you subscribing, watching, liking and commenting to my videos. Okay, so bye bye.